Hi guys, good morning from Dnipro. So as many of you know, I've returned to Ukraine. I brought with me a vehicle, and which has now been given to MMR Rescue, which is a unit which does medical evacuations around the front line. But also yesterday, I travelled to Zaporizhzhia by the train, and we paid for the evacuation drone that we've bought. It was £5,500 for the 23rd Brigade, so it's to help evacuate the guys in the trenches because they're really struggling at the minute due to Russian ambush sniper teams. So they haven't been able to get people out of the trenches. You know, it's been pretty bad and pretty ruthless up in the Kharkiv direction. So we have managed to secure that. I travelled there yesterday because it was quite a considerable amount of money. I handed over the cash, and I wanted to do it in person. I wanted to see the people and see the drone get built and where they get built and things like that. Obviously, just a bit of due diligence checks, I suppose. But as we was coming in on the train station, there was actually some missile strikes. I heard it. I looked out the window. I could see it all. You know, it was pretty bad, and we was about 1 kilometre away from the station. And luckily, our train was actually running 10 minutes late, so I could have been caught up in that on another day. So they made us get off the train and walk, which wasn't fun. But yeah, managed to get there in the end and stuff. But they actually cancelled the trains out, all the rest of the trains for the day. So I ended up having to hitchhike to Dnipro. And luckily some guy, after nearly an hour of waiting, some guy agreed to take me, which was nice of him. He didn't speak any English, so it was a very quiet journey, to say the least, I suppose. But I was grateful. So yeah, just a bit of an update really. So yeah, I'm gonna go and meet up with the guys now, the EOD guys, and we've got quite a few things to do and discuss going forward. Also, we all know that Donald Trump's now been elected as the next president again in the US. What's your thoughts on that? For me, it was a bit of a disappointing result, but I do think that NATO and Zelensky are obviously prepared for this outcome. It's quite a big thing when it comes to this war. It could be the end of the war, or it could make things a hell of a lot worse for Ukraine. He does seem to think that he's going to have a peace plan in place, and we have to see what that is, I suppose. I don't think it'll be favourable towards Ukraine. It might end up, with Ukraine having to give up territories and stuff. But we'll just see. I actually spent some time with some journalist friends of mine the other day in Kiev, and they was interviewing people in the street about the result and stuff. And surprisingly enough, the interviews were quite positive in terms of the attitude towards Donald Trump's re-election. And I think a lot of people at this point just want the war to end. It's been nearly 3 years now, and it's really, really tough here, especially to live every single day. It's in this environment, it can be really, really tough. And winter period's coming up now, and it's just such a, it's an important time. Survival as well. They're really, really, really ramping up the attacks and stuff, especially like yesterday on Zaporizhzhia, for example. So I'm just wondering what your thoughts are really, and how do you think the war is going to play out? Something that I don't really do often. We don't really have a lot of discussions, especially on our YouTube channel. So yeah, it's going to be a crucial few months, and for me, I just hope the war ends. I hope Ukraine do get a favourable deal with it. I don't think they will, but we can only hope. and we can only keep doing our best, and that's it really. I mean, to be honest, the way that Ukraine has stopped the Russian invasion, and contained it like they have done, I think that's a result in itself, and in my opinion, I mean, there is no shame in trying to stop the war. We all want a victory, of course we do, but we've got to be realistic at the same time. We're not going to get a victory without Western support, and if that Western support isn't there, then what's the alternative? So yeah, it'd be nice to know your thoughts. But also, yeah, big thank you to everybody who supported us with the drone. It's really, really good. It was a massive ask, and we managed to smash it. So I'm really, really, really happy about that. And the guys in the 23rd, they think I'm Jesus. So yeah, because they were trying for so long to try and get the drone. So I do all that to you guys and the Toonie Tuesday team, which is an online fundraiser which takes place every Tuesday. And people donate like $2 to it, $2 donations and stuff. So I was really happy about that, and thank you for everybody who took part in it. I really appreciate it, and keep supporting us, keep supporting the volunteers, and we'll carry on doing good things, and that's the main thing. Now, hopefully, I am trying to crack on with some of the OD work, and we have quite a lot of things going up and plans in place and stuff. I do need to obviously get another vehicle whilst I can, because I have no vehicle at the minute. I'm actually relying on somebody taking me to Kharkiv today. So yeah, thank you, and thanks for watching as well. Appreciate it.